Hey guys, it's me, LuigiFreak64 here, and welcome back for more 999 and 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. I think that's the first time I got this intro right. Either way, I'd like to preface this video with saying what a wonderful day, March 8th, 2018 at 4:24 p.m. it is, because one, it's my birthday. Everybody say happy birthday, Kale, in the comments, or else I'm banning you from my channel. Two, Nintendo Direct today was, and they announced Smash. Smash 5, and 3, thank me for them announcing Smash 5, because, you know, me and Nintendo very close buds, and they're like, well, we gotta give Kalen something for a birthday present. What are we gonna give him? Shit, we only got, like, a few days left. What are we gonna give him for a birthday present? And they said, I know, a Nintendo Direct with Danganronpa, and then they tease me, and then they don't announce Danganronpa, but they announce Smash, and Smash is good enough, right? That's a good enough present, Kalen, and it's a good enough present for Kalen. So, yeah, either way, last episode of Zero Escape, we started an escape with Santa, Lotus, June, and ourselves. We got random doors. We went into one of the doors in the hallway of doors that's in a door that's on a ship with many other doors. Either way, we went into one of them with June, and we searched it, nothing really came up, and then we started talking about the Titanic and all their crazy theories, but let me tell you something, it got sunk by an iceberg. Do not believe what the anime characters say. Now we are at Santa and Lotus's room, where they were searching, and we're gonna search here now, so let's search this vase. Looks like a valuable vase. Empty, though. There seems to be a room on the left side of the vase. Oh, yeah, there is. Okay, what is this? A very small picture. The tile with a black and white pattern on it. Whoa! No, I want to go back. Let's go in this room. Yes, please. Oh my gosh, it's a shower. This is the bathroom wall. Oh my gosh. The whole wall is covered in these square tiles. I'm such a quirky and fun girl. Oh my god. Some toilet paper. You got 2 rolls, I guess. Why is she smiling while saying that? Stay away from me. You're like old. Is there anything in the toilet? I guess not. This thing's empty too. Why does someone's gotta take a pee during the escape? No. No, stop it. No, bring me back. Okay, well, hey guys, welcome to EB Games. Candle. A candle with a candlestick. This might come in handy. Wow, we got a candle, and we got matches. Combined with the matches, you frick. I know, if I use these matches to light the candle. Lit candle, oh my god. So you lit the candle. I'm sure it'll be a light in a dark... I'm sure it'll be a light in dark places when all other lights go out. Nani? Either way. Well, this is a display case. Check it out. These plates and shit look really expensive. You want to take a look? Wow, what some expensive shit. Shit! It's not opening. Alright, you grab that side of the table and I'll get into the other. Smash this bitch open. Whoa. I don't think that's gonna work. This looks like tempered glass. I don't think throwing a table at is gonna break it. Oh, and there's a tile in there. Well, let's put the freaking key in here. Lotus says it's tempered glass, which means it's hard to break. Well, then we got the freaking key. Damn, guess it's the rock key. Well, that means there's gotta be another one somewhere around here. Otherwise, we aren't gonna be able to open this thing. Well then, I will just calm myself about that for a second and continue to search. Hey, check this out. There's a pretty nice sofa. I know. It's a shame I can't take it back with me. Wow, what intriguing commentary. Junpei, I don't mean to pry, but you lit the candle so we could check that room over there, right? I mean, it is dark, you know. Yeah, so? Well, you need to take it with you, then. Otherwise, there's not really much point to lighting it. Really. That room's dark. I should probably bring the lit candle with me if I want to go. No, I have to select it. Sumimasen. Awesome, with the light from the candle, maybe you could take a look around over there. But it gets so hot when I hold it. I want to put it down. Why don't you set it on top of the dresser? It's flat there and at least it won't fall over. Oh yeah, good idea. Wow, what a smart person Lotus is. Hey, it got pretty bright. Now we can look around a little. Ha 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 ha. Okay, dresser key. The dresser drawer, it's locked. Well then I give you key. Let's see if this is. Yes! Yes, it worked! Really? Wow, I'm guessing we're gonna need to get all the tiles. Okay, let's do this. Mr. Plate. That's a strange design. Is it ceramic? It doesn't look like there are any puzzles in it. I don't think there is either. Wow, what a dark bed. What is this? Oh, it's a curtain. It's the shower curtain. A curtain, huh? Well, it's got all these metal rings. Probably so you could hang it from something, you know? Yeah, but it doesn't look like a normal curtain. The way it feels, I think it's probably waterproof, which would make this a shower curtain. A shower curtain, huh? Huh, maybe it's for the shower. Anything in the blanket? Nope, nothing suspicious. Huh? Hey, what the hell? It just got dark all of a sudden. Maybe the candle got blown out. You should go see. Yes, it did. Wowee, oh my. There's a candlestick covered in melted wax on top of the dresser. Hey, what's this? Top of the candlestick looks kinda weird. You're right. It's all bumpy. Oh my god. Oh, it's a key. It's part of the candlestick where the oh no, not my guy voice. It's the part of the candlestick where the candle goes looks like a key. A key, huh? I think I ran into a lock. I couldn't open it earlier. Oh, I think I ran into a lock. I couldn't open it earlier. I assume you must have. It's too dark to see anything inside. Okay, bye-bye. Now we go to the cabinet and we open it up with this. It's locked tight. I can't get it open. A key, huh? Oh, yeah. Nope, there. Let's see if this candlestick key will do anything. Yeah! It's opened! Alright, pull that shit open. Shit open, my dude. So pump for more stuff. Okay, let's combine this with this. No, I guess we're just gonna have to put them all in individually.
Hey, Junpei, you got a minute?
No, you.
Here, take this.
A bookmark?
Wow,
What
it's
is
a
this
bookmark.
for? Do you want me to read a book?
I found it in between some of the cushions on the sofa. Pretty sure it ain't gonna be any help to us, but I figured we might as well hang on to it anyway.
Give it to Clover
Then
Girl,
why don't you hold on to
cause
it?
it's a clover.
You know what I hate most in the world?
Girls.
I got 4 things. Hope, faith, love.
Whoa, he's got hope and luck. Whoa.
Hope, faith, love.
Is this guy Nagi too? Damn
And
straight.
you hate these things?
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
Never mind. Get this guy out of my face. Oh my
Not
god.
really, but what does a bookmark have to do with any of that?
Well, see, each leaf on the 4-leaf clover has a meaning to it, okay?
Get this guy away
That
from me. Oh
meaning
my
is
god.
pretty much those
So
4
not pretty.
It's like flower language. Well, I guess it's not a flower, is it? So, leaf language, I guess? Yeah, you could call them leaf words.
Call him leaf
Leaf
words.
words.
What a leaf word.
Hope, faith, love, and luck.
2 of those things are really important, and he doesn't like any of them? Whoa.
The meaning
Come
of
it,
the leaves
Santa.
on the
You're
4-leaf
like
clover.
not Santa.
So, yeah, I want you to take it, okay? Just touching it gives me the creeps. Take the damn thing, alright?
Whoa, this guy's so weird.
Here.
What do you want to do? Freaking take it. No else you the hope and
Alright,
luck I can
sure.
get.
I'll take it.
I mean, it's not the nicer thing to do, because everyone else deserves hope and luck.
That thing was a real pain, you know?
Do you really hate those 4 words that much?
Yeah, well, they can all betray you. You hope, faith.
Hope will never betray you, or luck, if you're me at least.
Well, that's not my only reason.
What?
Nani?
That's not the only reason I hate the 4-leaf clover. I just can't bring myself to like the number 4.
What, worried about the 4 horsemen?
Nah, come on, man. That's maybe back in the Dark Ages that kind of crap scared people. But this is the 21st century, and I'm a 21st century guy.
Oh, he's so hip and
I'm
cool.
insulted.
Then why do you hate 4 so much?
Cause it's a half-ass number. Not the best or the worst. That's why.
What?
I guess he's right. It's not the
9 is
best.
a way better number. So what if it's last place, right? At least it's not some lame-ass middle number.
What do
Oof.
you
You play?
play?
You mean like gambling? You mean like the stock market? Gambling, my
Like
dude.
gambling?
Yeah, of course. What else would I mean?
Yeah, you freaking frick. What else would I be talking about, you freaking frick? I'm dead.
In Baccarat, the best possible hand totals 9. They call it Le Grand.
Le
But
Grande
the lowest,
Cafe
most
Mocha.
worthless cards, zeros. They call Monkey.
Just like the guy in charge of this game, huh? Zero's a monkey.
What if he's like literally a monkey?
Oh man, you're totally right. The guy who trapped us in here sure is one hell of a monkey.
What if he's just like,
No.
he's just literally a
The
monkey?
nonary game is really a lot like Baccarat.
Woo. Apparently she'd been
But of course
listening.
it doesn't use any of that stupid digital root junk. You just drop the tens digit, and that's it. Still, it does have the same idea of your final number needing to be a single digit.
Oh, yeah. I guess you gotta.
I want to see if this novel screen should be used to make thumbnails.
And in both games, whoever has 9 wins.
The person who makes 9 wins?
Did you forget already? Don't you remember what Zero said?
It is hidden, but an exit can be found.
I'm gonna stick with this mode for right now.
Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Oh, we gambling boys.
So, if we want to get off this boat, we have to make a team whose numbers have the digital root of 9.
And only the people in that team are going to make it out alive.
Of course.
Oof. I guess, didn't I say that in a previous episode? I remember thinking that. I don't know if I said it
That's why
afterwards,
it's called
maybe.
The nonary game.
Non-honorary game.
Huh?
You don't know? Nonary means something derived from 9 or base 9. It's derived from the
Oh.
Latin prefix nona, which means 9. While we're at it, the prefix for 1 is uni. You know, like the unicorn, the horse with 1 horn. 2 is bi, like binary. Binary means composed of 2 parts. 3 is tri. I'm sure you've heard that one plenty. Like trio, triple, and triangle. After that, you have
Whoa.
quart, quinti, sext, septum, and so on.
How do you know
And of
so
course, the
much,
prefix
girl?
for 8 is octo, like octopus. It's called that because it has 8 legs. Get it?
I see.
Whoa, how
So
smart
then
of you.
Nona means 9.
So, how many of us are trapped on this ship?
That'd be 9.
And what
Uh-huh.
are the bracelet numbers we have?
They go from 1 to 9.
And our time limit?
9
Zero
hours.
said 9 hours.
And finally, to get out of this ship,
We need to find the door with a 9 that's hidden
Oh
somewhere in the
boy,
ship.
well, how
Making a
many
team
nines?
with The digital root of 9.
and there you have it. The number 9 is everywhere in this game. He's got a real theme of 9s for this whole thing.
Ha 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 ha
No wonder
ha.
It's called the nonary game.
Dot 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 dot. Somewhere far away, Junpei heard the creak of stressed metal. Just her hair beside me. It sounded almost like Zero laughing at them, or the sad, desperate scream of a pig headed to the slaughterhouse. June is dead. June is the pig in the slaughterhouse. Hey Junpei, the tile you've got. You think maybe you're supposed to put in one of those empty spaces? I mean, the pattern does kind of look the same, doesn't it? He's right. I think so too. But if that's the case, you're gonna need to collect all 3 tiles, right? Don't you think you should collect all of them before you start putting them in? Okay, that means we have to have one more? Yes. Okay, let's go searching for a tile, my dude. Where art thou, tile? Oh wait, shower curtain. We got a curtain. Put it in the shower. Put shower curtain in shower. Shower curtain. There's a curtain rod on the ceiling. Oh my gosh. I'm so quirky and I make a girl voice. This has turned into a very obscure episode of Zero Escape. Jesus. We're only 13 minutes in. Hoo-wee. Yeah, there is. Oh my gosh, the voices for these characters are changing so much. You know, I think episode 3 is a good one to establish voices. There's a curtain rod running along the ceiling. Let's put the shower curtain on those hooks. Let's try spreading the curtains. Oh boy, there's a hole. Well, that's pretty obvious, people. Someone's really dedicated. With a hole this big, you gotta wonder if maybe they wanted to be caught. So you're saying maybe the one getting spied on was into that shit? Maybe they were into, like, those home invasion fantasies? Home invasion? Interesting, I see. You two are real idiots, you know that? Oof-a-doofer. Blake, what does the hole mean? Can I look through the hole? No. Nani? No. Back it up, big boy. Let's try spreading the curtains. Okay, thank you. There's a hole in the curtain. If I look at it from a ways back, I can see a single tile. Alright, from here I can see what tile it is. Looks like it's 5th from the top and 3rd from the right. 5th from the top, 3rd from the right. 5th from the top, 3rd is from the right. 5th from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th from the right. Alright, looking through this hole, I can see a white tile. 5th in the top, 3rd to the right. Let's have a closer look, shall we? Nothing strange here. Nope, thing's not budging. Well, then that means I go to other room now. Nana, what's up? You're going back already? Well, I can't just leave you in there by yourself. What do you think? You're her knight or protector or something? You're creeping me out. Whatever, man. I'm going. Hi, June. Every day's great. I get it. Yes, yes. What are you mumbling about? Did you figure something out? Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it. It's kind of weird looking picture. It's some sort of weird black and white design. Looks like there's a room on the right side of this picture. Okay, I don't think the picture has anything to do with this. But this tile here. Here it is. Yes, this one's loose. I think I can get it under with my nails, and yes. There we go, my dudes. Top-notch detective work coming at you from Luigi Freak 64. My dudes, are we about to finish this room? The exit. Lotus and Santa are in the room on the other side. I'm gonna go check up on them. My dudes, are we gonna finish this room at only 17 minutes in? Hoo-wee. There's a tile in the frame, so I guess I'm supposed to put the tiles in the empty spaces? Alright, I'm gonna give it a shot. We want to make that shape, right? Rotate. Whoa. How do I rotate? Okay, that's how. There we go! Memorization. Yes, I did it! Woo-woo! There, picture complete, and there goes the frame. But what's this? What do you mean, what's this? It's pretty obvious, isn't it? It's a hole in the wall. It looks like a hidden safe or something, you know? Anyway, let's take a look. I think there's something inside. Is that a key? Mars key? Ooh! It's the Mars key. Junpei messed around a bit with the key he had and looked blankly at the picture that slid down.
What's the deal with this picture anyway?
I don't know, man. She looked at the picture and paused.
I think I've seen this picture before.
In the other room.
In a book. There's a
Nani?
British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory. I saw this picture in his book.
Oh
What's this
boy.
interesting theory?
Morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
Whoa.
Man, I can't deal with this. Just listening to you talk about it is giving me a headache.
Santa put his hands on his head and as he thought he was in great pain. Lotus merely arched an eyebrow in his direction and
It's
continued.
not a difficult concept to grasp.
Yeah, you frick.
In essence, he states that the shape of living organisms and their behavioral pattern are transmitted through a field not visible to the eye.
What part of that isn't difficult, exactly?
Nani? Lotus did not look pleased.
All right, how about this? Theory of the telepathic mechanism.
Telepathy?
Yes.
Nani?
Well, perhaps not exactly telepathy, but it's close enough for a simple approximation.
Santa suddenly burst into laughter.
Are you serious? Telepathy? Who do you think we are? Kids from the 70s?
He's a 21st century man.
I can't believe someone would actually do serious research on something like that.
Yes, I agree.
Lotus's response was surprisingly curt. Junpei had expected at least some
I
conflict.
read the book, but I can hardly say I understood it. I'm in no position to defend or condemn anything it said. It was probably just someone latching onto a statistical outlier from some study and turning it into a ridiculous theory.
Oof.
There's no scientific merit to any of it, I'm sure. But even so, Anyway, I saw a picture like that one in his...
Lotus indicated the picture they'd been looking at. After a moment, she walked up to the strange picture, examined it, and then spoke.
Hey, what do you think this picture looks like?
Santa entered first.
What do you mean? Isn't it just like abstract or something like that? It's just black and white scribbles. There's no meaning there. That's it.
What about you, Junpei? Does it look like
It looks like an alien.
I guess it looks like...
A man's face. What kind of man looks like that? A butterfly? A koi fish? A dog? A small boat floating in a lake? FUNYARINPA. I don't even know what FUNYARINPA is.
FUNYARINPA.
FUNYARINPA.
I mean, this totally looks like one. And here...
Totally looks like one. Oh! Junpei indicated parts of the picture that looks exactly like the other parts. After 3 seconds of silence, Lotus looked at Junpei.
What the hell is a FUNYARINPA?
It's you.
What do you mean? What the hell is a FUNYARINPA? You mean you don't know?
How the hell would I know?
How could you not know? That's practically blasphemous.
Oof.
Oh, say you're sorry. Apologize to the FUNYARINPA. Goodness, you are such a rude woman.
Goodness gracious. Apologize to the FUNYARINPA. After another 3 seconds of awkward silence went by, Lotus opened her mouth as she shook.
Hey, are you just screwing around? Forget it. I'm just gonna tell you.
Oof.
This is a dog. See?
Nani?
Like this.
Lotus pointed out parts of the picture and eventually a dog took shape in them. That thing was a... No, it looked as though she had a point. Wow, what a nice dog. It was a dog. Santa also nodded in agreement.
So, now we know what it's a picture of, but I don't see how that helps us.
Lotus nodded and began to speak.
A TV show from Great Britain did an experiment once. They took 2 similar pictures. Both of them were difficult to identify, initially. But once you figured out the answer, you couldn't see it as anything else. These 2 pictures. The first was a woman wearing a hat. The other one, well, to make it easier, let's just say it was this picture of a dog. So, their experiment. First,
Experiments
they
on
sent
live
pictures to other parts of
television.
the world, outside the reach of British airwaves, to Ireland, the US, Africa, Europe, etc. Then, in each country, they gathered a number of test subjects, roughly 1,000 people.
That's a lot of test
They were shown the
subjects.
2 pictures and asked, what does this picture look like to you? The results weren't really interesting on their own. 9.2% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture.
Oh my god.
3.9% saw the dog in the dog picture.
They must have really good
Then,
eyes.
2 days later, they
Either way,
aired
what's a
replay.
FUNYARINPA? I'm searching that up. It's gonna bother me. What's a FUNYARINPA? So when I search up FUNYARINPA, this is the only thing that shows up, really. And then let's check the Zero Escape wiki on FUNYARINPA. FUNYARINPA refers to Junpei's nickname for the dog portrait. Nani? So, a FUNYARINPA is Junpei's way of saying dog. Okay, so... Oh my gosh, I almost shot my controller. So the FUNYARINPA is a dog. Okay. That is a picture of FUNYARINPA.
During the 30-minute show, they broadcast the dog picture and its solution. The audience was estimated to be 200,000 people. After the broadcast, it was a safe bet that the number of people who knew the solution to After the days passed, they gathered more research subjects from areas outside the reach of British TV and radio. This time, they only found a sample of roughly 850 people. Naturally, none of them had participated in the first test. They were, however, given the same tests and the same 2 pictures. The results were startling. 10% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. The previous test sat at a 9.2% success rate. Not much of a change statistically. The dog
And then the
picture,
dog.
however, produced a
Wow,
very
people are like,
different
that's a
result.
dog.
The percentage of people able to successfully find the dog, it went from 3.9% to 6.8%.
Oh my god, that's a
very significant
that's a 2.1%. No wait, that's actually like that's a 2.9%. I can maths.
So do you understand? Do you realize the significance of this? There was no way the second group could have seen the picture. They lived far away from Britain and couldn't have seen it. But even so, it was only the success rate for the dog picture that went up. Why? How did that happen? What does it mean?
It means people will look good at dogs. Lotus looked back and forth from Junpei to Santa and back again. Normally calm and collected, she looked just now though she was nearly possessed, and that there was something about her manner. Saya took an involuntary step backwards. Junpei didn't budge, and stared straight into Lotus's eyes.
Wait, does this have something to do with that field? Or whatever it was that you were talking about earlier?
No.
A field
Completely
not
different
visible to
subjects
the
now,
eye.
Junpei. Calm yourself.
So, if more people know the answer, then that information will pass through the field.
Okay. But what is it? Can we just open the Mars key already? We finished the room. The room.
Psych.
Oh, what a funny meme. Ah ha ha ha.
I was just kidding. You really shouldn't take me seriously. Well, I mean, the things I just told you about are true. They really did happen. But the results of that experiment really aren't anything to go by. They could have easily falsified them. In the end, I'm sure they were just in it for the ratings. They are a TV station after all.
True, true, true. Unless it seemed that Santa had gained control of his composure.
Alright! Man, I gotta admit, you had me there for a minute.
Junpei's like, what the
thought you were
fuck,
serious.
Lotus?
Of course not. Like I told you before, I'm sure it's all just pseudoscience.
Oh, okay, right.
Santa Lotus laughed and gave one another jovial claps on the shoulder. Junpei, however, didn't feel so much as like laughing. Something felt wrong, unclear.
All right, enough nonsense. We've got the key. Let's get out of here.
Thank God. Word! Lotus and Santa walked away from the picture, but Junpei stayed, staring at the picture of the
A field not visible to the naked eye. Morphogenetic field.
And the more he thought about it, the more his head hurt. Okay, we done. That's a go. It's a me, Mario. Alright, let's go to the hallway. I'll go get June. You guys head to the door. Okay. Roger that. Let's go. It's a me, Mario. Yeah, it's unlocked. Good job, Junpei. Good, now we can get going. Come on, what are you guys standing around for? Let's get out of here. And without June. Come on, Jumpy. Oh my god. Oh, that scared me. Oh, I fell off my arm. My arm fell off my arm's chair. Okay. Come on, Jumpy, let's go. Alright, let's go. Wow, what a nice escape. Clean, simple and clean escape, my dudes. I found it. Yes, I did. Me, Luigi Freak 64 found it. They stepped through the door to find themselves in a wide hallway.
Another hallway.
Junpei, June, Lotus, and Santa stopped for a moment and looked at their surroundings. A short distance away, a metal grate extended across the width of the hallway.
Come on, open!
Open!
It's not going to open because you rattled it, you know.
Damn it!
They took hold and shook, but they refused to move.
Look over here!
What's with your hair, girl? Nearby was a pair of elevators.
And the buttons? Of course they don't work.
Of course, my
The
dude.
power must be out here too, just like by the staircase.
That leaves this door. Well, looks like we don't have any choice.
Yeah.
Let's
does.
go. It's a me, Mario.
All right, here I go.
Oh, let's go. Junpei grabbed hold of the knob and quietly pushed the door open. And what's in here? It's a kitchen. That was anticlimactic. It's just a kitchen. Don't worry. Just a kitchen. He entered slowly, trying to take in as much of his surroundings as he could. The others followed shortly.
Oh. So it's a kitchen.
Santa did not look pleased.
What were you expecting?
Isn't it obvious? The exit? I was hoping this would be the way out of here.
You really think it'd be that easy?
Yeah, I know. Still.
Oh yeah, comment down below if you prefer novel screen or adventure screen, please. As they talked, Lotus headed deeper into the room. Until at last she stood in front of a door.
If we can just get through this door, we should come out on the other side of that grate we saw earlier.
Whoa. Oh, Junpei is just now silent. But don't we need a key for that?
Oh, good.
Sorry, I guess I wasn't very constructive. Neither Junpei nor Lotus look terribly happy. Oh, no.
Anyway, let's take a look.
Junpei dug the ship map from his pocket and spread it out in front of him. As he did,
Hey,
What's that?
Nani?
Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you. I found this a little while ago. It's a map of the B deck.
Before Junpei could finish, Lotus snatched the map away
let
from
me
him.
see that.
Oof. She ran her fingers across it, muttering to herself.
See? Look.
Yes, hold your horses.
Hold your horses, girl. Junpei did as he was
What did you
told.
figure out?
Sana and Jun moved over to look at the map as well.
This is handy.
Well, this
See?
sure is
We came in
handy.
here. Now, if we go out there, then we'll be on the other side of the grate.
Whoa! With her fingers, Lotus traced the path on the map.
How about that? She's right. We can get out through there.
Whoa.
There we go. Here, you can have it back.
Aw, thanks, bud. Satisfied that she had been correct, Lotus folded the map and handed it back to
Thanks.
Junpei. Oh, thanks. He took it and slid the valuable piece of paper back into his pocket.
There's a card reader on the right side of the door.
No, you.
And that means the key card is somewhere in here, right?
That seems the most likely.
All right, we know what we need to do then. Let's get moving. First off, I say we split up and look for clues.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, another one, my dudes. Seek a way out. Oh, 2 escapes in 1 episode. Okay, doke. Let us go. Kettle. Wow, this pot looks like it's made out of silver. I bet drinking tea from this pot would be really yummy. Spending a day off with June and drinking tea. Could such a day ever happen for me? John Pete. Oh, nothing. You don't really need hot water, so we should be moving on. But there's something underneath it, you frick. Do you not... Yeah, okay. Oh, is this bread? Oh, no, it's the cheese. Somebody get the cheese. Somebody get the extra dip. Hey, there's something behind the cheese. You're right. Why don't we move some of this cheese? Alright guys, time to move it. June and I need to look behind you. Nani? There's a little green bottle back there. It's his extra soda. Big soda bottle of oil. Oh look, cooking oil. You could probably use this to make something slippery. Okay girl, let's make something slippery then. There's so much stuff in here, a whole lot of cans. This is probably a pantry. No, it isn't. Cans lining every shelf. More. There's milk in here. Milk in an iron barrel. Judging by the rest, it's probably really old. Maybe we shouldn't open it up. I don't think it'd be a pretty sight. Is that it? Okay, let's move it, bub. Oh, I'll flip those things. Their 9 plates look pretty expensive. They're plates for appetizers. Remember, appetizers usually come on square plates. Okay. Well, excuse me, princess. That's a 10 out of 10 reference. Would recommend you watch the Zelda cartoon. A voucher, it says. Appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, dish, seafood dish F. Okay, doke, what's in here, bud? Oh, it's a lock, bud. 5. Looks like you enter numbers in this thing. It's an oven timer. It's probably for entering a passcode. After all, the oven door is locked. My guess is that it will open if we put in the correct code. So we got the buttons are for entering a passcode. We don't have a passcode yet. I should probably look for some hints before I start messing around with this thing. Okay. I just wanted to see how it worked, you frick. There's some bottles of seasoning in here. Whoa. Whoo-wee. Okay, that's over there. What about that? That's a hat burner. Alright, it's going. Do you think this is all part of Zero's plan? Probably. It's kind of hard to believe there's a chef on board somewhere. I wonder what's in this what this drawer is. You see the metal grate on top of the grill? They make it like that so that the fat and juices can drip off the meat while it cooks. Nani? Looks like the area under the plate opens up. No, you can't. I already checked. It's sealed shut. I think that's where the coal goes. Okay. Oh, a countertop. There's a rolling pin and coal under there. Nothing useful. What about over here? Wow, what a nice dish rack. I'd love to have that in my kitchen. Why did you take it back with you? Are you offering to carry it for me? Why don't you ask 7? You're kidding. You don't honestly think I let a beast like that into my home, do you? Oof. I don't know. A trash can. There's nothing inside of it. Well, better than being full of rotten food, I suppose. Yeah. It's tables for preparing food. There are plates everywhere. Sure are. Notice board. It's a lot of notes. They've got a bunch of stuff written on them, and it doesn't look like a code or anything like that. I still lock the door. A door. There's a bolt keeping us from opening it. Well then, let's do the bolt. The bolt is rested in place. It won't budge. Of course. Maybe put some oil on it. Hey! Just a little bit of oil and... Come on, you little son of a bitch. Whoa! Hiya, Sky, you little bastard. You did it, Jumpy. You're so smart. Oh, I scolded. Yes, called. As Junpei walked into the room, a blast of cold air washed over him. Almost instinctively, he folded his arms tight across his chest, doing what he could to conserve body heat.
Oh, yeah, it's cold in here.
Really?
What is this place?
I don't know.
Are you blind? It's a freezer.
Quite a cold freezer. Santa's teeth had already begun to chatter. Oh, Santa, why? Hardly surprising. The freezer was far too cold for someone dressed as he was. Lotus, however, was in an even worse situation.
Oh, no way. That's way too cold for me.
You got a
Hopefully
lot of
solid
hair,
in
Lotus.
seconds.
Jesus.
Sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to pass on this one. I'm going to leave the rest to you.
Okay. After that, she ran out of the room. As Lotus left, June came in.
Oh, whoa. It's really cold in here.
Oh, really? White puffs of steam hovered in front of her face as she talked. June had already started to shiver.
Hey, you don't need to be in here. You had a fever just a little bit ago. You should stay outside. We go.
No, I'm fine. Fever's
Ew.
gone now.
But
Junpei had scarcely opened his mouth
Huh?
when the thunder sound of metal upon metal rang out from behind them. In unison, they spun around to find that the door they had recently come through was closed. Ooh. Junpei rushed to the
no.
door.
Why did it suddenly close?
Desperately, he grabbed hold of the doorknob. Lotus, you frick. It's cold beyond cold. Merely touching it was
The
painful.
knob's frozen.
But why?
They quickly deduced that the pipe next to the door had ruptured.
Looks like the pipe next to it broke.
Water released by the rupture had hit the door and frozen instantly. Santa shoved Junpei aside and pounded against the door.
Hey, Lotus! You're out there, right?
Oh! She wasted no time in
What do you
responding.
want? What's going on?
The door won't open. Try opening it from that side, please.
Oh, fine.
Oh,
You say so. Hold on.
Soon they could hear Lotus on the other side of the door. Then the grunting ceased and they could hear light panting, as if from
It's no
extrusion.
use. It won't budge. You've got more people in there. You figure it out.
Oof.
Oh.
Oh.
God damn it.
Santa was shaking like a newborn. Oh, you're such a newborn dear. Oh. June was hanging. Welp. We're never getting out of here, just ties the news. June was hanging herself. Oh. I'm done with this, guys. Bye, Jumpy. And was shivering violently. Even Junpei, with his clothes over any of them, was clearly feeling the cold. Every breath they took, they could feel the cold working its way deeper and deeper into their bodies.
Let's find a way out.
Oh,
We don't get moving. We're gonna be permanent residents.
I mean, June over there almost is.
2 heads are better than none. I'm sure we'll
Two,
figure
because
something out.
there's only gonna be 2. Oh.
Yeah, you're right. Let's just take a good look around this room. Okay, right.
They pushed in close to one another and began to search. Okay, let's open these up. Open. We got a package of dry ice. Dry ice? Can't you make that stuff cause an explosion if you seal in something that's airtight? Explode? Yeah, didn't you know that in school? You should never underestimate the power of expanding gas. Junpei picked up the dry ice with his sleeve so as to avoid burning himself.
Dry ice is just frozen carbon dioxide, right?
Yeah, it is.
I wonder how warm it has to get for it to turn back into gas again.
Hell if I know. How is that gonna help us anyway?
Oh, well, I figured we might be able to use it to get out of here.
They were about to move on when June spoke up.
Carbon dioxide sublimation point is negative 109 degrees. Any warmer than that, and it'll turn into gas. Any lower, and it becomes a solid.
Ew. Junpei looked at her dumbfounded.
How do you know that?
Despite my looks, I'm the the queen of random knowledge.
Looks bad to mess up when you're showing off.
Nani?
Oh, you're so cold your mouth's going numb?
Yeah, that's right.
Ooh.
You're just doing that on purpose, aren't you?
June giggled and did her best to hide her guilt. At least she was feeling good enough to joke around, Junpei told himself.
Don't you think that's kind of weird? I wonder why it doesn't turn into a liquid first.
Sando was now shivering at an astounding rate, but his curiosity seemed unaffected. Junpei. He wanted this freezing now. Oh no. His patience is wearing
How
thin.
the hell would I know? And how the hell is that gonna help us get out of here?
I'm a dick, and my name's Junpei. Hurry it up, Santa. Hurry it
Don't
up.
have time for this crap.
But it can turn into a liquid.
Junpei stopped mid-sentence, surprised by Jun's interjection.
Carbon dioxide turns to liquid if you put it under high enough pressure.
This isn't really a good time for a chat about science.
But I was wondering the same thing.
Wondering what?
Wondering why carbon dioxide doesn't turn into a liquid unless it's under pressure.
Right? It just seems weird. Water's a liquid between 32 degrees and 212 degrees. So why isn't that the case for carbon dioxide? H2O and CO2 are pretty similar.
No, they're not. They're totally different substances. Look, guys, if we keep this up, we're just gonna freeze to death.
Ooh.
You good with that? You want to die talking about sublimation and gases? Because I sure as hell don't.
Oof. He fixed both of them with a glare.
Let's get back to work. Assuming you don't want to end up like a pair of ice sculptures.
Junpei turned around, the problem dealt with.
Oh, but Jumpy,
Or so he thought.
there's a kind of ice that doesn't turn into liquid when it goes above 32 degrees.
Question
I heard
mark?
about it. Its melting point is 96 degrees.
Ice
Oh.
with a melting point of 96 degrees? You mean there's water that freezes at 96 degrees?
Yeah, well, you could also look at it as ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees.
What are the freezes at 96 degrees? Ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees. That's interesting. Now that was difficult to ignore. Nani? Oh, that's a text log. I need that. That's good. Esca. Okay, still going down the left path, my dudes. Junpei had to. Oh my god. Junpei had to ask.
Ice with a melting point of 96 degrees called.
Carbon
I heard it's called
dioxide.
Ice 9.
Ice 9?
Originally, Ice 9 was a made-up substance invented by a science fiction author. But recently, scientists have discovered that such a substance actually exists.
Wait,
Whoa, 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 whoa.
so is this thing called Ice 9, or is it water?
Like I said, if the ice is over 96 degrees, it'll be liquid. If it's under that, it'll solidify. So you could think of it as a polymorph of H2O. Here, think of it like diamonds and graphite. They're both made of carbon, right? But
Hi.
depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure are completely different.
Oh, keep pressing that.
So you're saying normal water and this Ice 9 are like that?
Yup.
Yuppers. She hasn't
Have
finished.
you heard the story about the crystallization of glycerin?
Oh,
150 years after the discovery of glycerin, people cooled it, warmed it. They did all sorts of things to it, but whatever they did, it never crystallized. However, one day in 1920, some glycerin on its way to England by ship was discovered to have crystallized during the trip.
oh,
Scientists
spooky.
around the world wanted to research this new crystallized form of glycerin and asked for seeds. Oh, a seed is a sample of the original crystallized substance. With a seed crystal, further crystallization of glycerin would be easy. However, something very strange happened. Not only did the glycerin encouraged by seed crystals begin to crystallize, even the samples nearby did, even though they were tightly sealed. And it didn't end there. After that day, it doesn't matter where in the world it is. All glycerin crystallizes naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees. Before that day, no matter how glycerin was cooled, it refused
Oh,
to crystallize. But once the
spooky.
crystallization had begun, it was almost like... How do I put it? It was almost like all the glycerin in the world was communicating. Communicating in some way that we... And now it's happening everywhere.
Was honestly impressed. Was kind of annoyed. I'm so pissed off at you, June. Let's just get the fuck out of here. Junpei was honestly impressed. It was, in fact, a pretty interesting story.
That's pretty interesting. But, what does that have to do with Ice 9?
To his surprise, it was Santa and not June who answered.
What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean.
A lot like? If water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees, man.
It'd be the end of the world.
Junpei felt that Santa might not be treating the idea of the end of the world with the proper concern.
At any rate, we're not gonna have to worry about the end of the world unless we can get out of here pretty damn quick.
He was right, and Junpei shivered.
Alright, guys. I think that's enough of that. I didn't think we'd get quite this far off top. I mean, I know I'm kind of at fault here, but we can't be screwing around anymore.
True that.
So seriously.
Seriously,
I go by
guys.
the name Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in Iceland.
Oh, Santa, what a funny joke.
I freaking hate the cold. So let's get cracking, alright? We gotta find a way out of here.
Santa stopped off, clearly doing his best to pretend the cold wasn't affecting him.
Selfish,
You know,
isn't
Santa sort of looks like an edgy Santa. Still, Santa was right, and it was high time they got back to their search.
Ice 9 is interesting and all, but we can discuss it more once we get out of this freezer.
Junpei looked at June, nodded, and resumed his search of the room. Okay, my dude, let's inspect this. There's water dripping from this pipe. Huh, it looks like when the pipe burst, the water hit the doorknob and it froze in place. This water actually seems almost warm. Warm water? I do not understand. This thing is covering something. It's frozen solid. I can't flip it over. Okay, let's check the shelves. There's some frozen meat up there. It looks like pork. Huh, what's this? It looks like a tag or something. Chunk of pork. Jumpy, is there a slip of paper in that meat? I think there's something written on here, but I can't read it, like this. If I try to pull it out, it'll probably rip. You need to defrost that. I don't think we're going to be doing that in this room. What if I combine? Oh, is that a basket on top? No. Nani? Hey, Junpei, didn't you find some dry ice earlier? Yeah? There's warm water coming out of that pipe. Warm water and dry ice. What do you think would happen if we put that stuff in a sealed container together? Well, it explode. There's warm water flowing from the pipe. Yes, I know. There's warm water flowing from the pipe. Hoo-hoo. Everything's frozen here. Does it look like anything else interesting? A frozen chicken? It's really hard. It's frozen stiff. Hey, June, can you say that again? Say it again. It's really hard. Again. It's really hard. Thanks. Oh, you're gonna get me banned off of YouTube, Junpei. Something wrong, Junpei. Your face is bright red. No, nothing. I'm fine. If it's that hard, you could probably use it as a hammer. Yeah, good point. Maybe we can use it to break something. We'll break the chicken. Break the dry ice. Nani? We broke it? I was just not expecting it. Alright, the dry ice is all in pieces now. Crumbled. Okay, let's check more stuff. Okay, we're back, and there's something else in the freezer. My question is, if we inspect this now, with the crushed stuff, there's warm water flowing from the pike. No, pike? Ooh. Combine? Wow, you crushed it up really good. You should be able to get it into anything you want now. Can't you make that stuff cause an explosion if you seal it in something that's airtight? Like the chicken. Just a chunk of pork with a piece of paper inside it. We should probably be able to take it out once it's been defrosted. Okay. Something airtight. A cover, it's frozen in place. I can't get it off. Oh, there's something on the ground. Oh. A rope. Sturdy rope. It's a rope. Well, we could use it to attach something to something else, I suppose. What else? Oxygen tank? Oh, water bottle. It's a water bottle. Yes, it is. There's anything else here that looks useful. Okay, now my thing is, combine these two. I'm gonna put these pieces of dry ice into the water bottle. Oh yeah, throw it in there. So you put the dry ice in the water bottle, Jumpy. If it explodes, I could probably blast away the ice on the door. So how are we gonna get it to stay against the doorknob? With a rope. And let's just tie a rope on here. Water bubble bomb! Why don't we use that rope to tie the bottle onto the doorknob? You just have to put some water on if you can. So put some water on if you can give it a good whack or something. Kaboom! It'll explode and break the ice off the door. And what are we waiting for? I can't take this cold any longer. Okay, my dudes, Allahu Akbar up in this place. There's water flowing from the pipe. Okay, my dudes, let's do this. We're gonna blow this place up like North Korea. Okay, never mind. That's a bit of a controversial thing. It's a song lyric. Don't bother me. Warm water dripped from the ruptured pipe near the door.
And make sure the lid's closed.
Put water in the bottle with dry ice and make sure the lid's
Now
closed.
I just have to put this makeshift bomb on the doorknob.
What a bomb.
All right, that's set. So, what do we do now?
We just need to give it a little, tap. The bottle's already about to pop. If we just throw a rock or something at it, it'll go off on
Rock?
its own.
Yeah, there's just a rock chilling in here.
A small rock. Huh. A small
The
rock.
chicken. Junpei looked down at the floor. Scattered across there were pieces of dry ice left over from the larger chunk he'd crushed earlier.
Alright, this ought to do the trick.
He pulled his sleeve down over his hand to keep it from getting burned and grabbed the chunk of dry ice.
Ah, some dry ice, huh? Not a bad idea.
It was a pretty good size and about as big as a pool ball.
Alright, guys, stand back. Actually, we should probably hide somewhere.
Both Stan and June looked at him with a new
Where
concern.
exactly do you expect us to hide, Gene?
There isn't really anywhere big enough.
Yeah, there is.
In the
Right here.
freezer.
We can hide in there.
Junpei pulled over the door to the small cellar.
Come on,
Oh.
get inside, quick.
Stan and June nodded and jumped down into the hole. Junpei quickly followed. In his hand, he could feel the chill of the frozen carbon dioxide, even through his sleeve. He tightened his grip, took aim, and prepared to throw.
All right, here I go. 3, 4, 5.
3, 4,
You're counting the
5.
wrong way.
Oh, oops.
That is a really sad excuse for a joke.
Sorry, dude. All right, for real this time. You guys
3,
ready?
4, 5. Well.
Whenever you're ready.
Just throw the damn thing.
All right, here I go. 3, 2,
2,
1.
1. Allahu Akbar. Junpei threw the chunk of dry ice as hard as he could. With the same motion, he ducked down into the cellar with Santa and June just as Allahu Akbar. ... Junpei leapt out of the cellar and ran to the door.
Jumpy! The ice on the door! Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
Woot woot.
Blast must have shattered it.
Yes. All right, let's see if it opens.
Junpei grabbed the knob and pushed with all his might. All his all might. The door gave way easily, and all three of them tumbled out of the freezer at once.
Hooray! We're out!
June, relieved, collapsed onto the floor.
Move!
Oof! Scented shoved past June and ran straight to the grill, which he immediately grabbed.
Oh, god damn it! Hot, 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 hot.
Did he just burn himself? He proceeded to kick the grill in a futile but amusing fit of
Well, you
rage.
did just grab the grill. What did you think would happen? Hey, where's Lotus?
Nani? No! Took Junpei only a moment to find her. She's sitting on the counter, idly scratching her chest.
Welcome back. I was
Scratching her chest. With a great yawn, Lotus lowered herself off the counter. Junpei clenched his teeth and walked towards her.
What were you doing?
What do you mean, what was I doing? I was waiting.
We were gonna die.
Oh, yeah? But you didn't. So everything worked out all right, didn't it?
Ooh.
Hell!
Just kidding. It might not look like it, but
Oh, don't give me that crap.
I'm telling the truth. I mean, if you died, then I'd be in trouble too. If you died, then I'd be stuck here, and I'd die too. See? I did all I could.
Oof.
I even looked around to see if there was anything I could use to pry open the door, but I couldn't find anything. So, all I could do was wait. I mean, what else did you want me to do? Call the cops?
Yes, please. It was true there wasn't much she could have done, but something about her tone. Junpei gritted his
Fine.
teeth.
But there's one thing I have to ask you.
What's that?
You didn't close the door, did you?
What? You think I closed the door on you? Why would I do something like that? It closed on its own. I told you before, if you die, then I die too.
Yeah, I guess so.
It seemed that an accident was the only explanation for the door's closure.
If she really wanted to kill us, all she had to do was bar the door from the outside, but she didn't. Well, she didn't do anything. She's only lazy, or negligent at least, not an attempted murderer.
Oof. Junpei swallowed his anger and did his best to apologize.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Oh, yes, well, that's all right. As long as you understand.
Lotus looked away and twirled her hair between her fingertips. His vengeance against the grill complete, Santa swaggered back towards Junpei and Lotus.
Hey, no more screwing around, you two. Break time's over.
Oof.
Especially for you, lady. You've just been sitting on that fat ass of yours while we were
Oh,
freezing
she
to
thick
death.
with that fat ass of yours.
How rude. I was plenty busy.
Yeah. How about you put all that energy into something besides bitching?
Oof. Well, let's check our Porky before we end off this episode, because it's an hour long. That is a frozen piece of pork. Hey, what's that? It looks like there's a piece of paper inside it. If you try to pull it out, it might tear. Maybe you can melt it if you put it on something warm. Something warm? Something warm. Oh yeah, didn't someone burn themselves on something earlier? Oh, the grill, my dude. Let's go to the grill. Oh, any grills here? Guess I'll put the meat on the grill. Hey, what are you doing? What are you gonna do if the paper burns? Come on, it'll be fine. I mean, it's not like it's gonna burn right away, right? We just gotta keep an eye on it, and the paper will be fine. They can argue all they want. I'm gonna keep an eye on this pork. Cool, looks like it's about time. I'm gonna try taking the paper out. Jumpy, be careful. Sweet of her to care, but I know what I'm... Ouch! See? I told you. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Hurry up and take the paper out. It's not coming out. The thing's frozen stiff. I can't get it out. So, are we gonna have to cut the meat? Yeah, it looks that way. Oh boy, cut that meat. The paper's just stuck in here real good. If I'm gonna get out, I'm gonna need to cut the meat open. But with what? Oh, a sink. It's still got water in it. There's a couple of plates in there, but I don't think they're gonna help us much. That? Oh, the whetstone. A whetstone? What are you planning to do with that? Oh shit, don't tell me you're gonna try and smash open the card reader. Are you an idiot? If you do that, then we'll never get out of here. Oh, yeah, I guess that would be bad, huh? This whetstone's only gonna be useful for you to sharpen some. So I've been searching for a few minutes and I've yet found it. So we're gonna finish this escape room in the next episode. So if you all enjoyed this episode of Zero Escape, 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors, and you see more Zero Escape 999, make sure to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe for more, and make sure to tell me how I can improve my content, most importantly. But I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Adios!